Christmas walk. Here comes the parade. My name is Corby Wise, along with Carrie Martin. We're going to be reading about the entries today. If we could, let's have everyone stay behind the line on this turn. This turn is really hard to make, especially for larger entries. So hopefully the candy will get its way to the kids. If not, wait until after the parade and then we'll get you to the candy. So like I said before, we still have a lot of great stuff going on after the parade, so make sure you stick around and check out every store downtown. There's a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of people put tons of effort into this event. So make sure you stick around and check things out. All right, entry number 1 is the Mount Vernon Police Department. The Mount Vernon Police Department making their way now, leading the fire department, looks like.
Entry number 2 is the Mount Vernon Fire Department. The Mount Vernon Fire Department is committed to delivering both efficient and proficient services to all of the citizens of Mount Vernon.
Someone was telling me a little while ago that the rain on the weather map was still pretty far west, so I think we're in the clear from here on out. I'm hoping. I hope I didn't just jinx this whole thing, but I don't think so. The horn works. After the fire department, we have the Living Flag. The Living Flag was made in the early summer of 2002 by Deb Sykes of Centerburg and Mary Jane Porterfield of Mount Vernon. The debut of the Living Flag was during the Centerburg 4th of July parade in 2002. The flag has also participated in many Central Ohio festivals and parades. May all of you have a Merry Christmas and may God bless America. We have the junior ROTC coming through right now with the flags. They look fantastic.
And you can hear Mount Vernon High School Marching Band. The Mount Vernon Yellow Jacket Marching Band features 109 musicians under the direction of Mr. Andrew Sunken and Ms. Megan Albiol. The band performs at all Mount Vernon football games, local parades, and civic events. The band is led by Drum Major Griffin Rothwood and Assistant Drum Major Lauren Gosler. Great job.
Give a big hand for Mount Vernon Marching Band. Our Grand Marshal has arrived in a carriage driven by Dean Shira, followed by Dean's beautiful black first runners. In the vis-a-vis is Richard Cowdery and his wife Cindy and their wonderful dog Murphy. Don't forget that Richard will be at Paragraph's bookstore after the parade signing the book he illustrated, Legend of St. Nicholas. Let's give a big hand to our Grand Marshal. We'll be sure to see him at Paragraphs after the parade.
On its way up the road here, we've got McFarland Llama Farm. Since 1994, 3 generations of McFarlands have had llamas and alpacas in Knox County. In addition to offering animals for sale, they also have products made from llama and alpaca fiber available for sale at Kudo's Artist Co-op, Wilson's, and on the farm by appointment. The McFarlands offer Christmas delivery and want to remind everyone that a llama and/or an alpaca would be the perfect Christmas gift for anyone.
I hear you don't want to make them mad or they'll spit on you. I don't know if that's true or not. But there is a llama walking around after the parade as well, so make sure you walk up and say hi. A lot of fun. Okay, looks like we've got a little break in the parade. I'd like to remind everyone that we have a ton of stuff going on downtown this year for the Christmas walk. Be sure to stick around after the event and check out everything going on. Quite a horn. Coming up the way, for 18 years, the Llamas R Us 4-H Club has been part of the Knox County 4-H program. The members today want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. After the parade, you can meet the llamas and alpacas in front of the Mount Vernon News building. So make sure you make a trip up East Vine Street to check out all the llamas and alpacas. There's also a ton of stuff going on inside the news building, including face painting. So if you're up for that, in the news building, along with a lot of other things.
Merry Christmas from Columbus, Kenworth, Hilliard, Ohio. Mike Ruckman and Don McFarland are the Knox County connection for all of your trucking needs, new and used. Kenworth, the world's best truck.
For those of you who have not been following the story, the giant tower here to the left will be a beautiful new hotel next year, so we'll have that to look forward to. See it develop throughout the next year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Here's the Kenworth truck we were talking about, making the turn shortly. Stay out of the way.
It sounds good. The horn works, I think. So does that one. Fantastic. Auxiliary Creations is a baton twirling group. They perform for parades and compete in national contests. Let's give a big hand to them.
Up next is the Distinguished Young Women, Knox County Junior Miss Inc. The 2015 Distinguished Young Woman of Central Knox County is Danae Nixon of Mount Vernon High School. The 2015 Distinguished Young Woman of Greater Knox County is Alyssa Urban of Danville High School. These young ladies will go on to compete at the 2015 Distinguished Young Woman of Ohio held right here in Mount Vernon in February. The local program would like to thank the many volunteers and supporters of the program over the last 50+ years.
Next, we have our best overall entry and best business entry. Here comes Little Bo Peep, Allie Stevens and her sheep, Greg Price, and Marcia Kelso. Merry Christmas from Town and Country Vet Clinic. Again, that's our best overall and our best business entry this year, so give them a big hand.
The Holmes County Antique Festival is up next. Joining us from the Holmes County Antique Festival are Queen Attendant Jillian Burley, Princess Macy Money and her attendants Chloe Graber and Michaela Humphrey. They wish you a Merry Christmas and invite you to the 53rd Holmes County Antique Festival, which takes place October 10th and 11th, 2015 in historic downtown Millersburg.
Hey diddle diddle, it's the American Heritage Girls Troop OH0377. American Heritage Girls is a premier national charter development organization for young women that embraces Christian values and encourages family involvement. Merry Christmas from the girls and leaders of AHG Troop OH0377. This is the winner of our best club and service and also our youth entry this year. Let's give them a big hand.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock to his Trail Life USA meeting. Trail Life USA is a Christian outdoor adventure program that emphasizes and teaches biblical moral values. The boys and leaders wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
All right, making their way up the street now, we have the Knox County Animal Shelter. Presenting dogs, we have Lola, Pete, Danny, Fiona, Maya Girl, Ollie, and Brandy. We did have Hazel too, but I think Hazel was adopted yesterday, so look on the back of the handler for the dog. All these dogs are ready for adoption at the shelter. Come out and see them, plus many more. Driver is dog warden Jordan Bernard with his wife Christina and their daughter Willow. Also with them are their dogs Rusty and Lily. If you're looking for a Christmas present, one of those dogs would probably be perfect. I'm just guessing.
If you're not going to go for the llama.
If you're not going for the llama, that's right.
The next entry is Food for the Hungry. Food for the Hungry's entry is empty shopping carts pushed by Drive's Partner Board and 2 supporting agencies. We invite you to help fill these carts by placing food in them. Now in its 33rd year, Food for the Hungry's annual drive will be held Saturday, December 13th.
If you happen to live along one of the routes for the shopping cart derby, make sure you put your food out. That's a big event. We're all very competitive about it, so we like to win. So make sure you get your food out on your porches if you live along one of the routes. If you don't live along a route, you can still help by bringing your food downtown that day. There's a lot of stuff going on December 13th for Food for the Hungry. You can be sure of that. Lots of stuff going on. Let's give a big hand for these folks. They do a lot of work. Starlight, Starbite, the Central Ohio Roller Dolls and their families are taking part in today's parade. The Roller Dolls are the local roller derby team. Driving is Justin Megan. No skates today?
And behind the Roller Girls, we've got Warren Irwin, driving his 1932 Model B Ford 3-window street rod.
You guys compete all over the state, don't you? All right. Make sure you get out and support them. And our feedback. Coming up the street from Danny's Auto Center is a rollback. You may see this out and about since Danny's offers 24-hour towing service.
Also from Danny's Auto Center, there's a 1926 Model T Bucket. It's a hot rod and considered quite a nice car for that era in history.
It's got Bubba in it too, all right. There we go. Vehicle number 3 is the Danny's Auto Center Wrecker. Everyone at Danny's wishes a happy and safe holiday to all.
And here's Tavasi School of Performing Arts. Tavasi School of Performing Arts, under the direction of Deanne Broom, is a youth singing and performing group. The organization has been in Knox County for 14 years. The annual Christmas concert will be Saturday, December 13th at the Memorial Theater at 6 o'clock, and it is free. The students and staff would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
This miniature fire engine is owned by Martha Edelblut of Real Estate Pros. It is driven by Martha's grandsons Adam and Randy Gamble and followed by Martha the broker. There you go, all right. Give everyone a big hand. Thanks for coming out today.
Next we've got Quincy and Marley Boone. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. What a dainty dish to set before the king. Quincy Boone is 11 years old and attends Danville Middle School. Marley is 7 years old and goes to Danville Elementary. They are driving horse Mandy, who they show at the Knox County Fair. They are the daughters of Jason and Sandy Boone.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, here comes Abigail the pony with Jessica and Susan Martin driving. The Martin family would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. 10 little firemen sleeping in a row, ding dong, goes the bell, and away goes Poco, pulling the engine very well. Poco the pony, and Michael and Ashley and the 10 little firemen wish all a Merry Christmas. The entire Martin family thanks all the firemen who helped in their time of need. 10 little firemen sitting in a row, ding dong goes the bell, and down they all go. Off the engine, oh, 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 using the big hose, so, so, so. With all the fires out, home so slow, back to bed all in a row.
Hap Henthorne is in a 1948 Crosley pickup, and it's towing Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Hap Henthorne is the owner and chauffeur today, and also the winner for Best Auto Before 1960 entry. We've got Cassandra Vaughn, the 2014 Knox County Port Queen. She is a member of the Contenders 4-H Club and is being driven today by her parents, Joe and Tammy Vaughn.
The Knox County Career Center Adult Education Medical Assisting Program class of 2015 are carrying their school banner. The class of 2015 has 15 adults, and that is the winner of our best walking entry today.
The OSU Alumni Club of Knox County raises money for scholarships for local students. The OSU Alumni Band plays for fundraisers and public events to keep the OSU spirit. Merry Christmas and go Bucks! OH! Very nice.
Song yesterday. Let's give him a big hand.
Venturing Crew number 333 is a subdivision of Boy Scouts. It's an outdoor activity group sponsored by Mulberry Street United Methodist Church in Mount Vernon. The advisor is Diane Reddy. Let's give them a hand.
The Gilardi family has been serving up fine cuts of meats and precious produce to families in Knox County for 25 years at Lanning's Food. Under the management of Steve and Sam Gilardi, the business has expanded from 3,600 to 20,000 square feet. Employees of Lanning's are accompanied today by members of the St. Vincent Youth Group and are distributing oranges. Merry Christmas from Lanning's Foods. All right, let's give them a big hand. Those oranges will be a nice contrast to the candy.
First Knox National Bank, First Knox Great Entry is a Frozen-inspired design made by Creative Floats. Staff members from the Mount Vernon offices are riding today. Monique, Matthew and Tyler Milligan, Nick and Stephanie Blanchard, Vicki Sant, Heather Hankins, Joy, Olivia and Zane Sheets, Levi and Adele Curry, Jim, Peyton and Zoe Meyer, Nicole Al, and Jess Davis and Sebastian Huerte.
Looks like they're letting the candy go, so make sure you get out there and get some.
Get your bags ready.
That's right. Not to send conflicting messages though, let's stay behind the tape.
That's cute.
Merry Christmas from the Heritage Center Association, supporting downtown Mount Vernon since 1990. This sparkling red 1937 Chevy two-door sedan street rod is owned by Dennis Swain and is driven by Nick Brown. The Heritage Center encourages you to support our hometown small businesses this holiday season by shopping locally for all your special gifts.
Mackenzie Klein, also known as Old MacDonald, is riding her horse, and Jim Klein from Mount Vernon is riding Motor.
Imogene Robertson, 81 years young, is driving Babe, who is 28 years old. Ruth Gosens, Imogene's daughter, is holding Pumpkin. Imogene and Babe have participated in the parade for many, many years.
And National Junior Miss Ameriqueen Kirsten Hunter is next. She was crowned the National Junior Miss Ameriqueen during Memorial Day weekend 2014 in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. She is involved in numerous community service projects, including her own Dream Package project of sending care packages to soldiers serving overseas. Kristen is the daughter of Dale and Teresa Hunter of Mount Vernon and is riding in a car provided and driven by Bob Zimmerman.
CES Credit Union is happy to once again participate in the Christmas Parade. They hope everyone enjoys their float and this fun event to kick off the holiday season. This is the winner for Parade Theme. Let's give them a big hand. Looks good. A lot of work went into that, you can tell. Looks fantastic.
Humpty Dumpty is sitting by the wall and flanked by the King's horses and King's men. This is the Wilson family. Sarah Rager, granddaughter of the Wilsons, is reading the nursery rhyme to her two small children, Jayana and Jaden, before bedtime. This is the first time the Wilsons have participated in the parade, and it worked out because they are the winner for Best Humorous Entry today. Congratulations.
Toy soldiers Dick and Joanne Landis are riding their Tennessee walking horses, a breed known for their gentle disposition and rocking horse canter. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas from Dick and Joanne Landis.
And who just passed us was Starting Point. Previously, CareNet Pregnancy Services. Starting Point empowers women and men facing unexpected pregnancies through all options and counseling. Staff and volunteers are present for those who need love and support and let them know that they are not alone. Starting Point. Get information, get answers. Start here at 11 Wood Lake Trail.
Run, run as fast as you can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. The float was constructed by staff and members of the Main Place located at 117 West High Street in Mount Vernon. The Main Place supports mental health recovery through peer support, socializing, education, and training.
The 40-something Cowgirls are coming next. These Cowgirls are a fast-growing national group of horsewomen, also known as, and I quote, the funniest bunch of cowgirls on the planet. No horse is required to join in the fun.
I'd like to remind folks, let's stay behind the yellow tape that's out there for your safety.
Tell us, Courtney.
Next in the parade, I think we have members of the Mount Vernon City Council.
And naturally nearby City Council, the next entry in the parade is Mayor Mavis. He's our mayor, Mr. Mayor Richard Davis.
He's riding with council, so don't be confused there. We have two entries for everyone. Let's give them all a big hand. These guys do a lot of work. Be up here on the square after the parade until around 5 o'clock when we do the singing, so make sure you visit Santa.
The next entry is MTV Arts. We've got volunteers carrying banners from some of their past shows to proudly announce next summer's Broadway blockbuster. If you haven't heard, it's the original Super Nanny, Mary Poppins. Waving from the family nursery coming up the way, Mary is surrounded by her magical friends, the Chimney Sweeps, coming to the memorial stage next July. MTV Arts, Imagine More, together. This is also the winner for Best Club and Service Adult Entry. Congratulations.
Following MTV Arts, we have The Goldwing, whoa, there we go.
There's a special something for you if you're downwind. A souvenir.
Following MTV Arts, we have the Goldwing Road Riders Association. This group enjoys cycling and fundraising activities. The Goldwing Riders have a benefit auction every March and help families at Christmas. They also have a toy collection for the Salvation Army held at Mid-Ohio Suzuki. Riding today are the Goldwings. With the Goldwings are the Colonial City Wings. This is our best motorcycle entry today, so let's give them a big hand.
American Heritage Girls Troop 332 float is pulled by Roger Holland. The troop is chartered by St. Vincent de Paul Elementary. The girls are dressed as the old woman's children at Christmas.
The Knox County, Ohio Horsemen's Council is a very active group of over 80 members from ages 6 to 86. They participate in horse shows, trail rides, fundraisers, and parades. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the King's horsemen and all the King's men couldn't put Humpty together again. For Christmas though, they brought some Elmer's glue. Now Humpty's as good as new.
Here comes Kevin Martin and Ron Skinner driving a Percheron Spotted Draft horse team. The rider is Lydia Ingalls, the 2014 Knox County Equine Princess. Lydia is 13 years old and in the 8th grade. She is a member of the Knox County Draft Horse 4-H Club and shows Percherons and half-dinner horses.
Mackenzie Van Dyke is riding her horse Sky. Mackenzie is dressed as Little Red Riding Hood and Sky is the big bad wolf disguised as Granny. This is the best equestrian entry of the day. Let's give them a hand.
The next entry is Mike Weaver, horseshoeing from St. Louisville, Ohio.
Let's give him a hand. That was pretty neat. Okay, we have an entry from the Knox County Sheriff's Office.
It looks pretty cool.
It does look cool. Let's give them a round of applause. They keep us all safe.
Creative Foundations offers supportive living and adult day services and has an artist program that gives the opportunity to earn income through making and selling artwork. Today, the children can stop in at Creative Foundations and make a Christmas craft. Be sure to stop in.
That's going on after the parade, folks, so make sure you stop in Creative Foundations after the parade, make some crafts. Let's give them a big hand. New for you is a secondhand store like you've never seen before. Gently used and new name brand clothes and more. Visit them at 401 North Sandusky Street.
Happy holidays from Good Times, Great Oldies, 13 WMVO and the Super Q 93.7. From the oldies to today, these radio stations have it covered in Central Ohio. Listen every weekday morning to local morning shows featuring Curtis Newland and Laura Chase. Driving the Super Q van is Sarah Lynn, middays on the Super Q. Happy holidays from Radio Hill with WMVO and WQIO Radio.
Aaron's Sales and Lease is our next entry. Employees are in the truck and walking. Matt Royer is in the Lucky Dog costume. Everyone from Aaron's wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The Knox County Humane Society is represented by members and their dogs who came from the Humane Society. They are Randy White, Mary Blanchard as Little Bo Peep, and Caitlin Zemelis as Little Red Riding Hood. The three little kittens, Martha Otto as Mama Pat, Lita Lester, Marissa Cook, and Anna Durbin as the three little kittens. Please don't forget your animals this winter. By the way, there is straw still available at the Humane Society. This is the winner for Best Animal Entry.
AAA, travel with someone you trust this holiday season and beyond. Give the gift of AAA and save up to 50% the cost of a new classic membership.
The next entry is the Mount Vernon Developmental Center. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She told them Christmas is coming, so you better be nice, say hello to the people, and give thanks twice. In our tennis shoe sleigh with Mother Goose leading the way, we'll spread Christmas joy all through the day. Afterwards, tired and weary, with no need to roam, they quickly and quietly made their way home. She gave them some broth and a big slice of bread, kissed them all soundly, and sent them to bed. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the Mount Vernon Developmental Center.
NVNU and WNZR are proud to be members of the Heritage Center Association. WNZR's Big Blue Crew is also walking today. Listen to WNZR at 90.9 FM to hear your favorite Christmas music. You can listen online at WNZR.FM. Come see the new Ariel Arena state-of-the-art athletic center on campus. On behalf of President Dr. Henry Spalding and the faculty, staff, and students, NVNU and WNZR wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The next entry is the AMVETS, AMVETS Ladies Auxiliary, and Son of AMVETS.
The Knox County Veterans Service Office provides free transportation to and from all VA appointments for Knox County veterans. The transportation vehicles are supplied and maintained by the Disabled American Veterans and staffed by the Veterans Service Office. The VSO assists with numerous needs of the veterans and their families and widows.
Let's give them a round of applause. Entry number 94 is Fredericktown Cub Scout Pack, number 350. It is the winner for Best Youth Entry.
Who can help? We have a lady who's passed out over here. If anyone is able to help, right over here with the lady in the gray. If we can help out, it would be fantastic.
Hope Now Furniture Bank. Bob Rainey, the warehouse manager for Hope Now Furniture Bank, is driving their hauling van. This bank provides household goods to individuals and families in Knox County who are struggling to furnish their homes due to poverty and other challenging circumstances.
Next up we have College Township. We might need the hand of one of you guys if you have an EMT on board. We had someone pass out over there. I don't know if, just follow them. Did you hear that? We had someone pass out over here. We might need a hand. That's College Township there to the rescue. We're going to get them helping out our folks. This is a 2012 emergency squad, has a heart monitor on board and life-saving drugs and equipment. The tanker, which holds 2,000 gallons of water, is used for larger fires when there aren't any sources of water close to the scene. Merry Christmas from College and Monroe Township Fire Department. if we can kind of hold on to the parade, we actually have some stuff going on up here. We need to get a hand. So hold on, just the parade, stay in place. And let's give a hand to everyone who's been helping out over there. All of our thoughts and prayers are with the person. Thank you very much.
That was excellent timing that they came by this thing.
Sure was. Okay, we have the Danville Marching Band. They've been entertaining us here. We have 51 members. They perform in all football games and local parades. Last year they performed in the Thanksgiving Parade in Chicago, as well as the Strawberry Festival in Buckhead and West Virginia. The band also performed at a Columbus Blue Jackets game. The band is under the direction of Christy Locker.
And this is the moment everybody's been waiting for. This Cinderella carriage and Clydesdale horses are from All Occasions Carriage and Pony Rides owned by Patty and Wayne Smith of St. Louisville. They would like to add sparkling elements to any event you might have. And speaking of sparkle, who's ready with Patty? It is Santa Claus with his sparkling eyes and bright red cheeks. Don't forget, kids, he is making a list, so you better be good. Be sure to stop at Santa's house this afternoon and tell him what you want for Christmas. That's the winner for Best Horse Drawn Entry as well.
All right, everyone, thank you so much. We've got Fredericktown Fire Rescue here coming through. Fantastic, beautiful engine. Thanks for coming down for the parade. We encourage everyone to stick around. After the parade, we'll have train rides, the carousel will be going again, pony rides, petting zoo, llamas, you name it. It's going on downtown Mount Vernon this afternoon. We also have Santa on the square, so bring your kids up and tell Santa what you want. And at 5 o'clock, we'll have caroling around the tree, and we'll light the big Christmas tree. Not the little ones, but the big ones. So stick around. We've got a lot of stuff going on yet this afternoon. So have fun, and thanks again for coming.
Have a great holiday season.